Hi guys, you know that when it's coming to decisions, there is one key factor that I'm talking about every time, and I'm not the one who invented it, who discovered it. It comes from a very smart guy called Antonio Damasio, who says that you want people to make a decision. You have to take them on an emotional variation. You want people to memorize. You need to have an emotion. For example, there is one day I'm not going to forget for a long time, was a keynote I gave. I mean, I give keynotes, it's part of what I do. That's one way to help people to learn how to ethically persuade and to make the best decisions for themselves. So keynotes are always driving a lot of energy, a lot of happiness in me and so on. So I love doing those things. And I love doing what I'm good at, so yeah, I'm bragging. Well, I'm authorized to brag. But I want to talk about that specific one that took place in Barcelona on November 29, 2022, because, I was giving that keynote, and at the same moment, in fact, my dad died. My dad passed away. And when I was done with the keynote, I was pumped out, full of happy emotions, I went for a little interview and so on. Yeah, I checked my phone and I saw that I got quite a few calls from my stepmom, because my dad remarried, and from my brother. So I called her, and that's when, I was high on adrenaline, I was pumped up with endorphins and so on. And slam! That news came, and that was a bloody fucking emotional variation, and that will stick up here. And I have the images of the room I was in, the people I was talking to, everything that happened around. It was quite emotional. So that's a pure example, of why an emotional variation is important and why emotions help memorization. 9/11, you can for sure remember precisely where you were on 9/11, because that was a very strong emotional event, and it hit hard your brain, and you memorize it. For those of you who were, I would say, mature and old enough, because I know there are now a lot of people who didn't experience it the same way, and who are growing in their lives without having really analyzed that event. So again, you want yourself to make decisions for yourself, try to experience some emotional variation. And if you want to drive emotions in other people's brain, use emotional variations. That's it, guys, for today. Ciao.